Welcome everyone, it's time for us to play Starfield, finally. It's about a year later. It was supposed to release in November of 2022, it is now September of 2023, but I don't care so much, because it has actually released. Lovely. And I'm one of those people who are very excited for this because it is Bethesda's new IP. They have, basically you could say, two of them, Elder Scrolls and Fallout, and Starfield will be the third. I suppose they could have some others, I don't really know. But anyway, I don't care, because Starfield is a new one, and that is what we're going to be playing now. And one of the reasons why I am excited for this is because I am, in a little bit, a Bethesda fanboy. You might not know that because of this channel. I haven't played like any Bethesda games, but I have plans. I don't know exactly when that'll happen, but I do want to do at least a Skyrim playthrough and a Fallout 4 playthrough, and hopefully, I say, we'll see, if Skyblivion releases. I do want to play that too, for other reasons, which we'll get to when the time comes for that. But let's not talk so much about that, let's talk about Starfield instead, because that's the game on the screen. Right, so I want to start by saying, number one, I know next to nothing about this game. I have tried to stay clear of any information about this game. It hasn't been super easy. There has been a lot of it, especially in the last like 2 months, because of course that's when they very much confirmed that it was releasing. So a lot of new footage, etc, was released, and gameplay, etc. I have seen nothing. I haven't been able to stay 100% away from things, obviously. There are a couple of things that I have known, or rather have heard or read, but nothing really that will make a huge difference, I do say. So, yeah, this is going to be most likely a very exhaustive look on this game. Be ready to be here for quite some time. I'm only going to be playing, at least initially, 2 hours every week, and for this game, it all depends on how the game plays, which, again, I don't know. It might be that I do some off-cam playing. Again, no idea. We'll see when we get there, if that's a thing. So, yes. One thing that I want to also get to before we head into the game is that I'm gonna make some predictions about this game, which is sort of what it is. Because I think that Bethesda was looking at the Outer Worlds and said, hey, that looks pretty cool, let's do that ourselves. So I'm going to assume that a lot of what we're gonna see in this game sort of is inspired by the Outer Worlds. I think that Bethesda is clever enough to make it their own game, so I'm not gonna assume that they are gonna copy stuff from the Outer Worlds, but just sort of how it plays. And what I'm basically getting at is if we compare to the other game that I think that they have taken inspiration from, which is No Man's Sky, I think it plays more like the Outer Worlds in that we're going to be traveling to different planets with different outposts and locations. We're going to talk to people, get quests, etc. Slightly more Skyrim-y than No Man's Sky. And in fact, Todd Howard has said that Starfield is Skyrim, but in space. So be prepared for a lot of exploration. Did I say expiration? Not explorations. Exploration. That is going to be, I think, a pretty central part of this game. I mean, I don't know what the story is in this game, so exactly how exploration will fit into the story, we'll see. Is it going to be a lot of locations you don't have to go to, like in Skyrim? I mean, in Skyrim there are so many places you don't actually have to go to, but you can just sort of stumble upon them. Is Starfield going to be the same? I don't know. So that's one thing. What is, I think, going to be more similar to No Man's Sky is that we're going to be visiting more locations. This is one of the things that has been... I don't know how spoiled I have been here, because again, I don't know where the number came from. I don't know who said it initially, but I have read the number over 1,000 planets you can visit. So that's an interesting number, because it's not enough to be even close to what No Man's Sky has. No Man's Sky has like millions of planets that you can visit, potentially. But it's also a lot more than the Outer Worlds, which had like, I don't know, 5 or 6 or something. So exactly how those more than 1,000 planets will look and behave, no idea. going to be very exciting to see exactly what they have done. So as far as predictions go, those I suppose are the ones. I'm assuming that we're going to be doing some base building. I think that actually even says on the Steam page for the game. So it is Bethesda. They're not going to give up base building for anything in the world. Every single game that they have going forward will have base building. I'm gonna assume that Elder Scrolls 6 will have base building more than what it had in the Hearthfire DLC for Skyrim. So yeah, base building is just Bethesda's thing. So yeah, I think that basically that's about it, about what I want to say about this game. But indeed, this playthrough is gonna be pretty exhaustive. I'm gonna not rush, I'm gonna take my time, I'm gonna explore, I'm gonna, read up on things. I'm gonna really take this game into heart and really explore as much as I possibly can. If that means I have to go to 1,000 planets in one playthrough, we'll see about that. But again, we don't exactly know how that is gonna work. So yes, indeed, I think it's time to start the game, and I am going to be playing on hard difficulty. There is normal, at least, and hard, and very hard I've seen, and I don't want to go very hard on my first playthrough, but since I am at least a little bit good at the old FPS games, because this is obviously a game that you can play in the first person, I'm gonna ramp up the difficulty to hard, because I do want to have a little bit of a challenge, but not too much. So a brand new game on hard difficulty, I think that's gonna be very, very good. So join me for this. I hope that you will enjoy it as much as I do, and presumably you are all playing this yourselves at this point, but hopefully you'll get the time to watch my videos as well. We shall see. So let's start off a new game and see what Bethesda has for us on this occasion. Sol date, May 7th, 2330. Argos Extractors Mining Outpost, Moon of Vectera.
Seals are good. Oxygen's good. Just do what you did last time, and you're fine. Follow my one simple rule. Hella, what's my one simple rule?
Listen to Lynn. Boss lady knows best.
Exactly. Listen to me. Mining's just like any other job. Go steady, go safe, go home with a pocket full of credits at the end of the day.
Yeah, totally. It's just like, I work in the Stardock. Except with more cave-ins, lasers, and accidental dismemberment.
Very helpful. Thank you.
You're gonna be fine. Your first outing was solid. And, let's be honest, it ain't exactly astrophysics.
That's why I keep him around. Good pep talks.
Yeah, and the fact that I can pinpoint a helium deposit from 300 meters.
Not untrue. A shame we won't find any down here. But the metal deposits alone should pay for our own helium. Hell, after this, we'll have enough jump fuel to bounce from one end of the settled systems to the next.
Hey, more minerals, more money. And so the cycle repeats itself. Just no more unauthorized jumps in the house for rune space, okay?
He's just a big baby. There are worse lives. You know, most Dusties don't even make it this far. I have a good feeling about you.
Group hug now or at the end of the shift?
One of these days, Hella, I am going to leave you behind.
Promises, promises.
Okay, let's see what we've got. How are we on time?
A little longer. Grab some samples?
Always. But not you. Check on Isabel. Make sure she eases up on the breach. I don't feel like getting buried alive today.
Roger that.
Remember, Dusty, keep your breathing steady. And never take that helmet off down here. Oxygen processors don't extend this far.
Yeah, because God forbid we drill on a rock with breathable atmosphere.
Know what I love about working in Freestar Collective space? fewer regs. A job like this in the United Colonies? Huh. Reams of red tape.
And I think that's about it for the little intro. So, first impressions. Bloody hell have they worked on facial animations and mouth animation. That looks pretty damn good for most likely not being sort of animated by hand. That looks pretty damn good. Otherwise, I mean, it's good looking so far. I mean, I haven't really seen much, but you know. Also, by the way, is that Freddie Prinze Jr. voicing that character? Because it sounds awful lot like James from Mass Effect 3, doesn't it? Probably isn't, but it would be a bit fun if it was. Few names. House, was it Varun? Something to keep in mind. Also Freestar Space, also presumably something to keep in mind. We have Fire Extinguisher, all looking very snazzy. Can't do anything go up, can't even run apparently. Alright then, I suppose that'll come later. So, let's follow Supervisor Lin. Can I actually... Oh, I can't talk to you. Hello. No, you're busy, obviously. Can I talk to you? No, can't talk to you either. Alright then, tutorial, baby's first steps, etc, etc. So we're doing mining with lasers. The future is lovely. Hello, miner.
You think we'll be done here soon? You know, I hear this is the last dig.
I have no idea, I'm new here. Alright then, fine, let's keep following, I suppose. Maybe we shouldn't start straying too much off path here in the beginning.
Look at this one over here. Calvert! No! No. It's a laser, not a sledgehammer. Ease up! Benning, if you got paid per break, you'd be a millionaire. Let's go!
Yeah, okay.
What do we say, Dusties? You make your cut, you get your cut. No exceptions. Come on, pick it up! Troy, what's the yield?
Minimal at this point. Occasional glimmer, but it's weak.
What do you think? Stay the course?
No, ma'am. Juice ain't worth the squeeze.
Well, okay then. Let's call this one tapped. Why don't you move over to that big vein we looked at?
Yes, ma'am.
Alright then, Supervisor Lin being a supervisor. Good job keeping people in check. Hello, Troy.
Running through these veins pretty quick.
Uh-huh. Is that good or bad? Probably a little bit bad, actually. Yes. Hello, Lynn.
Dusty, come on. With me.
Oh, sorry, I
Metal deposits
interrupted
are in
you.
that cavern. I'll shout out when I need you.
Uh-huh. A cutter. Alright, let's check stats, by the way. How does this game present stats? Energy damage of 4. Ammo is a cutter. No magazine, I suppose. No rounds. Fire rate of 76. Range 3. Accuracy. Mass. That's interesting. Or rather, that is just instead of weight, I suppose. Because there is no weight here. Bit of value. No mods. Apparently we are going to be able to mod our weapons. So get that. Lovely. Press mouse 1 to fire. That's pretty decent. Can we... Oh, now we can run.
Well,
Good. Lovely. So we're just going to be helping out with a bit of mining. Don't shoot the miners.
Fall for the fancy pamphlets?
I mean, I have no idea, but I assume so. So normally in Bethesda games, the main protagonist is some form of...
Busy. Got anyone else to bother?
I'm monologuing, shut up. Most Bethesda games, you are playing as some sort of... well, I suppose mostly in Elder Scrolls you are like a destined person. I suppose in Fallout you're not necessarily destined.
Boys. Get back up here.
Alright. Don't
You got a few
walk
more
into the
digs to go
stream.
before I feel like talking to you.
Well, bloody hell, you don't even have a name. Shut up. So yeah, I don't know exactly what we can expect here. If it's more like Fallouty that we're just some
Take
person
care
who
of
happens to
yourself
be
out
good.
You're
Alright.
with me.
They're very anxious to get going. I understand them. They're miners. They want to make money. And apparently I'm a miner as well. A Dusty! That's who I am currently. There's a whole bunch of places we can go, though. I wouldn't mind checking out some of these places, but again, start of the game, let's Let's follow the plot here in the beginning. That's a fancy miner. Don't get squished. Get squished. Yeah, that looks pretty good.
Scanner's reading a clean break. Shutting down.
Cool. Are we going through? Yes, we are. New area to mine. Can I do any mining? That's apparently not. Oh, right. Okay, I have 100. Okay, don't interrupt when they're talking.
What we're after? It'll read as an anomaly. That's what I was told anyway.
Okay, now you're starting to freak me out.
Relax. It's just another job. Come on.
Anomaly, you say? Well, that sounds intriguing. So what kind of anomaly are we talking about?
We're getting close, I think. Yeah, everything is just... Lynn, seriously, there's something really effed up about this.
Where is it, Hella?
Through there, I think.
Okay, you're up. Something goes wrong in there, we'll come get you.
Why would anything go wrong?
Would you shut up? Both of you do your jobs. Client is on his way.
Alright, Lynn knows something. And why are we sending the rookie? Like, aren't I a rookie? Why would you send the rookie to do this if it's something potentially weird? And hold F for flashlight. Cool. I mean, it's not that dark, so... Okay, I'm going into like a cavern system.
Still getting weird gravity readings. I guess that's a good thing. Just keep going.
Uh-huh. I will keep going. It's not gonna be bugs, is there? I don't want bugs. Okay.
Do you see anything?
Well, I'm not saying anything, so that's a thing, yes. Well, so far at the very least, we're not apparently being like the protagonist in Fallout 4. Currently, we're not saying anything. We're very, very much a silent protagonist. There is stuff here. Can I mine this? I can! I get some beryllium. I'm gonna assume that I'm not keeping this, by the way. But alright then, what is it that we're going to mine here? We're going to mine this thing. Use the cutter to break up the mineral deposits. Uh-huh. How much do I... Yeah, I do see that I have unearthed something. Question mark in wibbly question marks. Well, and also there is why is there anti-gravity here? How is there oh, by the way, I don't have a body. Why do I not have a body? You usually have body in these games nowadays. But alright then, this sounds very, or it looks very peculiar. Alright then, fine. Let's grab onto the thing and see what happens.
Dusty, snap out of it!
Hey, come on. Okay, take it easy. You were out cold. No physical damage. Mentally, the jury's still out. You know who you are? New recruit for Argos Extractors? Ring any bells? Any of this look familiar?
And that apparently takes us to the character creator, because yes, indeed, it wouldn't be Bethesda if there wasn't a whole lot of stuff happening before we even get to the character creator. So, who have I been all this time? No idea. Presumably some sort of faceless blob that they had to look at. Intriguing. Alright then, so let's have a bit of a look at this before I create my character. So we have like a bunch of presets. We can set our body types. I assume that is sort of male-female. We can have slightly different walks. We can have skin tones. Why is everything blue? Like, that's a bit weird. Why wouldn't it be the actual color? That's odd. As for face tone, hair color, eyes, eyebrows. Okay, so we're actually... They have simplified this, I think. Or have they? No, they have not. Okay, never mind. You can absolutely... Oh, wow, there's... Okay, I'm gonna have to work on this for a while. Oh, bloody hell, that's a lot of stuff. All right, then, fine. Ooh, we can even go... Oh, that's... Okay, so you can make something really crazy. I'm not gonna go crazy in this situation, no. Let's... Okay, you know what? Let's do this first. Let me take some time to create a character that I enjoy looking at. And then we'll go to background and traits and see what they are. Alright then, there we go. There's my character. A bit unusual for what I normally go for in these games. I generally don't go for tattoos. I generally don't go for sort of crazy hair, or at least crazy hair color. But you know what, on this occasion, let's be like this. And there is actually a little bit of a point here, because I've been looking a bit at the traits. We'll get to that. Let's start with background, because again, I've been checking this a bit. Bloody hell, there's a lot. Now, exactly how this works, I'm not 100% sure. There are a bunch of them. We're going to go through them, because again, this is an exhaustive look on this game. And I don't know if it says starting skills. I'm pretty sure that means that we can pick up more skills as we go along. So don't stare blindly on these and say that, these are the only ones that I can have. No, we're going to be able to pick up more. So, all right then, why don't we go through these? I don't think I'm gonna read out like every single explanation for them. I think the Beast Hunter pretty much speaks for itself. What I am interested in is the skills. So fitness in space, the greatest commodities, oxygen and increased lung capacity gained by regular physical fitness regimen is essential to survival. So basically, oxygen and lung capacity is apparently a thing in this game. Ballistics, centuries of conflict have proven that when it comes to threat elimination, few things stack up to the reliable power of high-speed projectiles. Basically, regular weapons, so to speak. Then gastronomy. Access to brand new worlds means access to brand new ingredients, and there is almost no limit to the delicious foods and drinks a talented chef can prepare. So presumably we understand cooking a bit better. Alright then, we can play as a bouncer, which is good at boxing. Once considered a sport of kings, boxing is still practiced as a recreational competitive activity. But its combat applications can't be denied, so you're good at the melee. Security, while the standardized digital locking mechanism is renowned for its security, any code can be broken with the proper training, so that is basically lockpicking. Or hacking. Is there going to be both? I don't know. Fitness as well. Bounty hunter piloting. As more people journey into space, the number of those certified to effectively pilot various types of spacecraft has increased dramatically. That sounds like this character can pilot indeed different kinds of spacecraft, so you might be able to pick and choose a little bit more freely, maybe. Targeted control systems. Missile weapons are favored because they can lock onto an enemy ship, but an intimate knowledge of tracking systems can make them even more effective. That says nothing. Alright then, boost pack training. Specialized training and innovations in personal mobility systems have allowed for unfettered exploration of alien worlds. Does that mean that I cannot use boost packs if I don't have this? Interesting. Chef, obviously, gastronomy, dueling. Considered by many to be a lost art, close attacks with a melee weapon can often be deadlier than ranged combat when carried out by a skilled practitioner. Well, I suppose a chef would be good with knives, yes. So that is for... Okay, I suppose that the bouncer is good for unarmed melee, and the chef is good with armed melee. And then scavenging. There are those who can find just about anything, and their success is usually dependent on knowing how and where to look. Some more stuff from looting things, I suppose. If it's just more stuff, or if it's rare stuff, doesn't say. Combat medic, pistol certification. I don't think we even need to read that one. You can use guns. Most likely... even better at using guns. I'm going to assume that most characters can use a gun. Medicine, only through advancements in medical training and technology has humanity been able to withstand the galaxy's many dangers. Good at medicine. Cool. Wellness. By embracing an active lifestyle and good nutrition habits, one may improve their overall sense of health and even gain prolonged life expectancy. How does that fit in a game where you don't actually die of old age? I don't know. Also, by the way, I can't help but notice red, blue, green. Very Bethesda, but not related to rather red, blue, and green from, let's say, Elder Scrolls, where blue is like fighty, red is fighty stuff, blue is magic stuff, and green is stealthy stuff. I suppose a little bit. I suppose that's like restoration, but in space. Cyberrunner. If you want to play as a Donatello, this is who you're gonna pick. So stealth, for a combatant who values discretion above all else, the ability to approach a target while undetected and kill with a silenced weapon is as terrifying as it is effective. Security as well. Theft, while not entirely honorable and certainly not legal, it is nonetheless occasionally necessary to discreetly remove property from someone's person. So it is a little bit like Skyrim. Green is stealthy, yes. I'm gotta say, from the ones that I've read so far, Cyberrunner looks very intriguing, because I foresee this being a stealth archer playthrough. We'll see if that's a thing. Cyberneticist has medicine and security, but also lasers. Personal laser weapons are in widespread use across the settled systems, and specialized training can greatly increase their effectiveness. Cool, you can use laser weapons or use them more effectively. You can be a diplomat. Persuasion in the subtle systems, the nuanced ability to listen and discuss can often accomplish far more than simply shooting first and asking questions later. And commerce in the subtle systems, free market economy, almost anyone with the right skill set can open and run a successful business. Does that mean that we can do that? Can we open and run a business? That's kind of nifty. And also wellness. We are about halfway. No, we're not even halfway through. Good. There's also a file not found. We'll get to that later, I suppose. Explorer has lasers and astrodynamics. Advanced technology is one thing, but it takes skill, patience, and a little bit of love to coax even more capability out of a ship's grav drive. What does that mean? That you're just generally better at piloting a ship? Possibly. Surveying, humanity now has access to untold alien worlds, and the ability to decipher all that data while on the ground has become an essential skill set. Again, it doesn't really say a whole lot other than we might be better at understanding what we've got in terms of mining, possibly. We can play as a gangster that has shotgun certification, so good at shooting guns. Close quarter combat, CQC, cool. Also boxing and theft. Not for me. Industrialist, persuasion, security, and research methods. By skillfully employing both new and time-tested methods, a researcher may complete projects faster and even gain unexpected insights. So we're doing research, and this character is good at that. I would like to be a titan of industry, yes. Alright, so industrialist also became a bit interesting. A long hauler, weightlifting. Weight training can significantly increase one's ability to carry weapons and equipment both in space and on the ground, so more carry capacity. Cool. Piloting and ballistic weapon systems. While there have been significant advancements in shipborne weaponry, sometimes the simplest tool is the most effective. Sounds reasonable. So basically, does that mean that we can use them or that we're just better at them? Still don't know. A pilgrim has scavenging, surveying, and gastronomy. The professor has astrodynamics and geology. Newly discovered minerals mined from alien planets and moons have directly led to some incredible technological advancements. Well, yes, but what does that mean for someone with this skill? No idea. Also, obviously, research methods for the professor. A Ronin. So, melee weapons, stealth, and scavenging. I mean, those two together... That's kind of nifty, but it does say silenced weapon, which doesn't necessarily mean melee weapons, so yes. A sculptor, that's an interesting choice. Medicine and geology and that's an interesting set of traits. Not traits, skills. Intriguing. Then we have the most boring of them all, Soldier. Fitness, ballistics, and boost pack training. That very much fits, yes. A space scoundrel. Well, it's Quill, I suppose. Pistols, piloting, and persuasion. Yes, that would be Quill, the Star-Lord. A xenobiologist has laser serving fitness. What's this then? Oddly, there's no information on file about your past life. Clerical oversight, deletion by some powerful unknown faction, or was there just nothing of note to mention? Whatever the reason, your past is known only to you. What's important is the here and now, and the path you're about to forge. What? Okay, so do we get these? Well, I suppose being a bit more wellness, being good with guns and good with piloting a ship feels very basic in some ways, yes. But no, that's not for me either. I'm looking at Cyber Runner or I think Industrialist, and as I said, I will probably stealthing a lot, and I do enjoy stealing a bunch of stuff in, let's say, Skyrim and Fallout, so you know what, I kind of want to be Donatello. I want to be Donatello with a gun. That is going to be... for me, I think, yes. Now, do I label this playthrough as a Cyber Runner playthrough? I'm not 100% sure. Because it does say, as I said, starting skills, which means that it feels like we can unlock more skills as we go along. And as you do that, you kind of step away from being the base, or rather the template here. I'll see if I do that or not. But I am gonna pick that one, and then we go into traits. Alien DNA. Okay, so we have 3 traits. So alien DNA, you volunteered for a controversial experiment that combines alien and human DNA. As a result, you start with increased health and oxygen, but healing and food items aren't as effective. I mean, that sounds like a sort of weird compromise. Yes, you do have more health, but you don't heal much. So instead you can have lower health, but heal more. So, alright. Dream home. You own a luxurious, customizable house on a peaceful planet. Unfortunately, it comes with a 125,000 credit mortgage with Gal Bank that has to be paid weekly. I mean, money usually isn't a problem in games like this. That sounds hilarious, to have a bloody home, a dream home even. An empath, you are deeply connected to the feelings of others. Performing actions your companion likes will result in a temporary increase in combat effectiveness. But performing actions they don't like will have the precise opposite effect. Oh, I don't think I like that one, because you never really know whether what you do is liked, and apparently, well, we have confirmation we can have companions. Yeah, I don't think I like that one. Extrovert, you are a people person. Exerting yourself uses less oxygen when adventuring with human companions, but more when adventuring alone. Why does it say human companions? I don't even know if there are like alien races in this game. Like, is it close to Mass Effect? Is there going to be like many different kinds of races? No idea. But I tend to want to play these games as like alone, sort of. I mean, I know that I played the Outer Worlds with someone, but I don't even know that you could play that alone. You probably could. We'll see about that one. I tend to want to play without a companion, but we'll see. 3-star collectives, that is where sort of we are right now, I think. You gain access to special 3-star collective dialogue options and better rewards from some missions given by the faction, but crime bounty towards other factions is greatly increased. If I do incur a bounty on my head, I suppose. Hero worshipped. You've earned the attention of an annoying, adoring fan who will show up randomly and jabber at you incessantly. On the plus side, he'll join your ship's crew and give you gifts. It's Conrad! Conrad is in this game. Lovely. So that sounds actually interesting. Introvert, the opposite of extrovert, so you use less oxygen when alone. Now we have kid stuff. That sounds bad. Your parents are alive and well, and you can visit them at their home, but you will automatically send 2% of your credits home to them every week. Alright, intriguing. Neon Street Rat. Now this is the one that I sort of was talking about with regards to what I look like. You grew up on the mean streets of Neon. You gain access to special dialogue options from them. Don't I look like someone who would have grown up on Neon? I think I do. So I think I am going to go for that one. We'll see. Raised Enlightened. You grew up as a member of the Enlightened. You gain access to a special chest full of items in the House of the Enlightened in New Atlantis, but lose access to the Sanctum Universum chest. Which is, I suppose, this one, possibly. You grew up as a member of the Sanctum Universum. You gain access to a special chest full of items in the Sanctum Universum in New Atlantis. So there's a place called New Atlantis where we have Enlightened and Universal, and we can pick a chest. That doesn't sound super good. It sounds like a one-time occurrence. You get the chest and then you're done with this trait. That doesn't sound so fun. Serpent's Embrace. You grew up worshipping the Great Serpent. Grav jumping provides a temporary boost to health and oxygen, but health and oxygen are lowered if you don't continue jumping regularly, like an addiction. I mean, that sounds super fun, but no, I do not want to jump around like an idiot. I do not, especially if I'm going to be stealthing. That would be very anti what I would be trying to do. Spaced. Your body has become acclimated to space. Health and oxygen are increased when in space, but decreased when on the surface. How often are we in space in this game, and how often are we on surfaces? It feels like we are more on the surface than in space. But I don't know. Taskmaster. Occasionally, if you have crew trained on a certain ship system, that system will automatically repair itself to full health whenever it is damaged below 50%. However, all crew cost twice as much to hire. So we're hiring crew. I mean, that sounds super good to get just an automatic repair. Don't know how good that is. Terra firma, you've never acclimated to space. That is the opposite of space. So instead, when you are on the ground, so to speak, or on the surface, you have more health and oxygen. And then United Colonies and Natives. So that is the similar as Neo Street Rat and Free Star Collective Settler. I couldn't help but notice it says here can't be combined with any other religious traits. Have I seen another religious trait? I don't think I have. No, oh, right. These are religion traits. So you can have either of those. But if you pick, Serpent's Embrace, you can't pick either of those. Those three are the religion ones. And also so this one. Someone put a price on your head and the word has spread. Occasionally, armed mercenaries will show up and try to kill you, but being cornered gives you an edge. When your health is low, you do extra damage. Again, not anything I want. Looking at these, I want the dream home. I think that's very cool. Get your own customizable house. I don't know like how much that will do for me, like practically. So we'll see exactly what that does, but that sounds fun. I also think that kid stuff is an interesting one. Again, I don't know what this will do for me. Like, we go and talk to them, and then what? Will they have, like, quests for me? Or is it just, hey, parents, let's have a bit of a cup of tea or something, and then we're off again? I mean, it just feels like another... It just feels like another level of content, sort of. So you know what, I'm going to go for that one. And I think I want to go for this one. It feels nice to have one of these, because... if Neon is as cool as it sounds, I'm going to be spending some time there. We don't know where this is, so what if I can get that home in Neon or on Neon? In Neon. I don't know what Neon is. Is that a planet or a city? No idea. That is what I have decided to go for. So there we go. We have a dream home, we have some parents, and we are a Neon Street Rat, because we kind of look like it, don't we? Lovely. Alright then, so there we go. Oh, didn't I... bloody hell, I thought I did that. Oh, never mind, there we go. So there we go. Complete profile, Cyber Runner, Dream Home, Kids Stuff, Neon Street Rat. So I'm gonna be Chris, obviously. We're always Chris. There we go. And, oh. Alright, well that's interesting. Not many options, but for anyone who... thinks that that is important to them. I mean, it's not for me, but for people who actually like that, or like that, who that is relevant for, Very simple thing to add to a game. Good job. More games should take after that, I suppose. So there we go. Chris, I don't want the surname, I don't think. No, I'm okay with just being plain old Chris. That's me. Alright then, character creation is done. Lovely, lovely, lovely. We'll keep going for a little while, obviously. So let's see what they think of that, eh?
You were one of the weirdest hires I've ever had. From hacking computers to digging for minerals. You're lucky our turnover rate is so high. Well, you got the sample. Client's on his way, then we all get paid. You remember anything that happened?
Oh, and here we go. So, alright then, they have gone for, yeah, I was about to say, they've gone for the Outer Worlds kind of dialogue. Well, actually more like Fallout 3, I suppose. So, Out is the Fallout 4 version of, like, cutscenes and stuff like that.
Hey, say something.
Oh, bloody hell, are they gonna do that when I'm talking? That's annoying. Well, okay, fine. So, I think that that's a good thing, because I like this better than Fallout 4. So, light and music, incredible academic vision, everything is blank. What is that thing? Yeah, just be sort of a little bit vague.
Huh. Well, you passed out, that's for sure. Everything else, probably just your brain playing tricks. Either way, we got what we were looking for.
All this trouble for that stupid thing? Huh. Sure don't look like much.
Never mind what it looks like. It's worth more than this mine has pulled in all month. We'll be... Speak of the devil.
Alright then. Ooh. Switch angle of camera. I am going to be playing in first person. I do not like third person if I can avoid it.
Is on approach.
Wait, the Explorers group? I thought they were kind of a joke.
Not a joke. You're just too young to know better.
Hey, I'm just saying they got a reputation. Hell, I bet half the crew here doesn't even believe they really exist.
Half the crew doesn't believe Earth exists, but it's still there. Same with Constellation.
Yeah, but come on. Exploring space? Who does that anymore? Ain't the space we've already got complicated enough?
Not to them, apparently. All right, Dusty. Airlock. Put your helmet on.
Alright then, data menu. Here I am, Chris level 1, bit of health, etc, etc. Let us just say stealth here. Put helmet on, you say. Skills, inventory, sure. If I look at skills, let's have a bit of a moment here as well. You receive 1 skill point to spend every time you level up. Each skill also unlocks a challenge. Complete the challenge and then spend a skill point to rank up the skill. The top row represents basic skills. The rows below are locked until you have spent a minimum number of skill points in that category. So we... How do I... Oh, right. So we have physical, social... Oh. Those were actually... Those are yellow, not green. I see. Combat, science, and tech. So not exactly like Skyrim. Skyrim, but with 2 more colors. So, indeed, I have stealth over here together with boxing, fitness, weightlifting, and wellness. We can get down to energy weapon dissipation. I think we're gonna get to this when we get to it. We don't have to go through all of the things here. I am very, very excited to get, I think, persuasion for like talking and stuff. And also pistol certification would be good because I do want to do like silenced weaponry. So that would be good. I think that having research methods is a good thing. And presumably some of these are also good, yes. Alright then, that's skills. Star map, don't bother with that. There is something down here that I don't know about. Inventory. So, new items. I have an Argos extractor, jumpsuit. I did actually get to save the beryllium. I have the cutter. I have a deep mining space helmet, which we should be putting on. The deep mining spacesuit, which is what I'm currently wearing. A med pack. Is that like, I can favorite it. Yes, is that there? I think it was already there. So yes, that's favorited there for now. And then sort of, I suppose, clothed beneath the mining suit. So prison. Okay, so I need... Oh, I actually unequipped those, I see. Oh, right, that was not that... I thought that was like, hey, it's a new item. No. We do want... we can have everything. And... what did I... right, so the utility outfit or the extractor jumpsuit. I think I like that one a little bit more. There we go. So we can press and hold the tab. Lovely. So am I gonna do like a spacewalk now? Is that what we're doing? No, we're not doing a spacewalk, but presumably there's no oxygen here. Alright then, well, again, I gotta say, it looks pretty cool. Not gonna lie. Not gonna lie at all. And the walking speed of me fits the walking speed of the NPC. Top remarks right there. I'm hearing, there we go. There we go.
Whoa, really? You mean a Discovery class?
Hello.
That ship's older than this moon.
It's not old, it's classic. Come on, let's do this.
Nifty. Very nifty. Yeah, I gotta say, it looks bloody good, this game. Looks bloody good, this game. But exactly... who am I, by the way? Because we had a wibbly when we poked that thing. Oh, bloody hell! Yeah, let's gravity here. Whee! Yeah, we had a bit of an external view on the galaxy. So what exactly does that mean? We shall see, I suppose. Yeah, that thing. That's a part of something, I think, like ancient technology. You have a robot. Hello.
Been a long time.
Yes, it has. That mine on Bendy, right?
Kazal, hellhole, like this place. Rare mineral contract. Your tastes are a bit more sophisticated now, huh?
So, you found something?
Right here. The new girl found it.
That right. And everything went cool? Just like grabbing those minerals on Bendy?
Kazal, and no Barrett, not cool. She passed out after the extraction. Woke up saying all kinds of nonsense.
Is that right? Went on a trip, huh?
Kinda sounds like you know something about that. And also, by the way, if you do select they, them as your pronouns, do they actually say they, them, sort of? I hope that they do. Well, hopefully, yes. Alright then, nothing to talk about. Yeah, how would you know about that? That's mysterious.
Well, you could say that the infinite possibilities of the universe are full of everything but coincidences.
I mean, I suppose that's true, yes.
That fun, huh? Not the most gentle push into the great mysteries of space, but hey, been there.
Look, just hand over the credits, and I'll be happy to never see this thing, or you, ever again.
That's why I like you, Lynn. All business.
Barrett, the scanners on the frontier are reporting a ship coming in hot from orbit.
I really thought I lost them.
Barrett?
Holy shit! That's the Crimson Fleet!
Weapons! Everybody get ready!
Can I get another weapon, please? I think I can. Yes, okay. Don't do that. How do I... allow me to change my weapon, please. Allow me to change weapon. I have an Eon. Let's get the Eon instead. Alright then, let's see how combat works. Let's get up to here. Can I crouch? I can crouch, and I have a detected sign. That's good. So let's be a bit safe. Oh, you're in the way. Okay. Who's an enemy here? Get up, get up. There we go. I don't have ammo for... Bloody hell, did I not pick up ammo? Hey, where did I pick up this thing? Where's the ammo? That's a med pack. There we go. Bloody hell. It feels like they have the thing under control. There we go. Would you just do it? Thank you. Okay, that's fine. Bit of headshots. It's not going for me. That's good. There we go. Okay. Bit of a weird aiming here. Not doing terribly well. Oh, there's someone alive. Is it you? You're alive. Oh, wow. I would like a crosshair because I'm not terribly used to aiming like this, actually. Not gonna lie. There we go, gotcha. Hello, more people. Sure. Let's just get up a bit, get up and get around. Hello. Get you in the head. He doesn't seem to know that I'm here. Good job. Good job. Yeah. Oh, now they spotted me. Now they spotted me. Someone take care of them, please. So I don't have to. There we go. A crit. Oh, I like that it shows that you got a crit. I have turned on, as you probably have seen, I have turned on damage. So I can see how much damage I do. I think that's good. I like that in the Outer Worlds. So I have turned that on. But I would like a regular cross here, actually.
That was too close for comfort.
Have used a bit of health. How do I bring up my items? I suppose I'll find out. Hello. Our rescue axe. Let me loot a bit. Yeah, one of the things.
Did you see Lynn? Ran straight at those pirates like it was nothing.
Oh, did you die, Lynn? No, that's just a minor. One thing about this playthrough is obviously that I am going to have to loot a whole lot of things and sell. Because I have a dream home and I have parents. They both need money for them. So I'm going to be picking up like everything. I think I picked up some bourbon. That's very lovely. So presumably I'm going to be able to sell some of these. Hello. Are you fine?
Were you in that dust-up? You know you don't get paid extra for bravery, right?
I was all in a day's work. We'll get back to the people. Yeah. Ooh, yeah, okay, so I'm gonna have to learn, I suppose, to aim with a gun like this. I see the crosshair now, but no crosshair. Oh, okay. Well, I suppose that's how games like this work. Impact driver, bit of value. The active gauge. Gonna learn what we can and cannot pick up as we go along. Oh, bloody hell. It's great to finally be in this game. I like it. So they removed the ability to pick up like really basic things like a tray. I suppose that's fine.
Coming out of our pay.
Credits. Boom pop sherry. That sounds like food. And vacuum tape. That is very important. I don't know if it is, but it feels like it is. An adaptive frame. This item can be used as a component in crafting. We'll pick that up, obviously. And we have some crimping tool, an impact driver, more impact driver, a hammer. I can pick up some stuff, which is lovely. Let's keep looking.
Every time.
Bloody hell, Barrett. Classic Barrett. Well, we dealt with them. They dropped off the people. Can't pick up anymore there. Okay, right. I've looted the place clean. Hello, Barrett.
Well, that was some fine work under pressure. You dug up the artifact, right? That means you saw it. The visions? You're coming with me to Constellation. You're part of this now.
Alright. Hold on, Constellation, you say. Oh, you have a lot of cool patches, by the way. So, sure, I could be very in on this, which sounds fun. And yes, if you just take me off this damn moon, and I didn't ask for it. And what is Constellation? Yeah, let's ask about that.
You ever stare up at the stars at night wondering what's out there? Well, that's us. That's where we go.
I mean, doesn't everyone know that? That was a weird answer in the year 2330 when we have colonized systems. But alright then. Alright, you know what? Let's play ball here. I'm so in.
Marvelous.
Oh no, Barrett. No. You think you're just going to take off after the mess you caused?
All right. I guess I did just put you all on the Crimson Fleet hit list. How about I stay, and I send your Dusty here in my place. I know, but she's not some minor anymore, Lynn. Soon as she touched that rock, something changed. Don't tell me you can't feel it.
Fine. It's a deal. Get out of here, Dusty. You're on to bigger things.
Well, apparently I am. So, yeah, what about the mine? Aren't I needed here?
Now that we've been attacked? We've got to pack up and move on. Argos will come for the rest of us. You get going.
Why would Argos come? Or Argos is the people who own this, but why would we have to go just because the pirates have been here? Intriguing. Well, thanks for everything, I suppose.
Just go. Before I say something I regret.
Well, now that that's settled. Vasco, get her to the lodge. No deviations unless absolutely necessary, okay? Protocol Indigo.
Indigo. Again. Very well.
Oh, and hey, take this. You'll find it very useful out there. And it even tells the time.
Awesome. Did I get the Pip-Boy? I think I have the Pip-Boy now.
Hey, look at that. The watch fits you perfectly. Now, questions?
Well, we shall see. So, Artifact Ada. Okay, and we can exit dialogue with Tab. So, alright then, why indeed was the Crimson Fleet after you?
They're just following the loot, like pirates do. And I have something of a reputation as a loot collector.
Alright then, well that was a sort of a offhand answer in some way. So, any information about what we actually dug up?
That, my friend, is the million-credit question. And Constellation can find the answer. With your help.
Well, alright then, and indeed, let's talk more about the Constellation, because you gave me a very vague answer. Let's be a little bit more clear here.
See, that's the problem with the settled systems. Too easy to take everything for granted. While everyone else is busy playing politics, we're the ones braving the unknown, charting the vastness of space. Without us, the galaxy is just a big room with the lights turned out.
Alright then, fine. So, yeah, are you actually giving me the ship, or am I just going to be a passenger?
Technically, it's not even mine. Consider it a loan. Vasco will keep you on course. Besides, I'm making an exception since you can tell Constellation about that vision you had.
Alright then, fair enough. And also, yeah, why is it just, or rather, why is it me? I mean, I know that I had a vision.
Thinking it over? Good instinct.
Shut up. Can I turn that off? don't talk to me while I'm talking. Yeah, I mean, even though I had the vision, you seem to know about it as well, so why can't you go?
Come on. You're really not at all curious about that light and music show you experienced? Why it only affected you? Because if you didn't notice, we've all been handling it since with no problem. The way I see it, Constellation needs that artifact, but they also need you. This mystery is only getting bigger each step we take. And you're part of it now.
Well, fair enough, I suppose. Alright then,
And Vasco,
thank you.
Don't let her break my ship.
Well, I won't, hopefully. Also, by the way, can I say, bloody hell,
Staying around
I
isn't
love the
helping us out
detail on
any.
the suits, the sort of very, not tattered, but worn down look on everything.
Get that
I
artifact to
like it
Constellation.
very, very much. That's very pretty. Before we go, let's
Believe
just
me, if the
have
suits
a
start
bit
talking
of a
about
check here. No, this is not anything I can do anything with, but there was another pirate over here. Lovely. Some sealant. That sounds like something we can use in crafting, because, well, I didn't even mention crafting. Of course it's going to be crafting. When I say mention, I mean I didn't even consider crafting, but obviously there is going to be crafting. Alright then. Let me just quickly check this. I can see at the bottom there O2 and CO2. So running exerts me. So you can't run forever. Well, that's regular stuff. Don't know if I need to... I mean, I kind of just want to go. I kind of just want to... Okay, so a part of me just wants to head out into the wilderness right now. But do we have like a regular map? We do have... No, we don't have a regular map. Do we? Missions show me surface map. There we go. That's what I want. Very fancy. Oh crap! No, remove that. How do I? There we go. I mean, it's not the best map, is it? You literally cannot tell anything from this map. All right then. Well, we can zoom out and see that there seems to be some limitations where you can go, which is, I suppose, fine. I did not mean to check that, but there's the star. We can already see that we have some stuff. Star Station, Deep Hala. Cool, we don't know anything about it. Lovely. There is Nira. We have Sumati, Margaret with a moon, which is Hyperia. We have Danra with moons, etc., etc. We're circling Ansalon. Bloody hell. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff to take in this game. And as I said, exactly how much I will be exploring, well, we'll see, I suppose. Alright then, you know what? I'm gonna put a cut in here. We are gonna start the next episode by boarding the ship. And possibly getting to the title screen. Who knows? We'll see how this game works.
Go,
Lynn?
make the delivery with Constellation. This is all one big write-off now.
I suppose we don't talk to you anymore, so...
Still in one piece.
Alright, Vasco, lead the way.
I'm gonna throw up.
But I will stay here for a little while I do my outro. But we will board the ship in just a few moments. Well, I suppose in the next episode. So yes, Starfield, it's here. I'm playing it. It's so far decent. I mean, it's kind of early to tell, well, anything really. But it definitely looks like a solid piece of gaming. And I gotta say, just the visual style of the game so far is really, really cool. Because when it comes to sci-fi, etc., I always appreciate realistic looking stuff. Like you can see on the engines here, it's very, very worn down. It's dirty, grimy, etc., etc. All of this just speaks to me quite a lot. And it's going to be very exciting to see where this game goes. Because so far we don't really know much. I mean, I might be the chosen one. That's kind of cool. A galactic chosen one. That's bigger than just a random old dude who wants my soul or something. So, I don't know which game has that functionality, but you know what I mean. Ooh, right, by the way, is there anything over here? There's a place I can go here. Let's check it out. Oh, absolutely nothing. Alright then, less exploration on this first little tutorial island, or planet, or moon. More ending the episode and continuing in the next one, when we show... Oh, crap. Oh, I just ran out of everything and started building up some CO2. Alright then. But yes, indeed, in the next episode, out into space, see how that works and where we go to from there. For now, though, this has been ghostmutgaming with me, Christopher. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.